Hi there BookTube, it's Janet, and today I've got a teeny tiny book haul for you, but I thought I'd just show you and let you know where I'm up to. I've just got 4 books to show you, but they're all pretty fab, so I'll just dive straight in. And the first one I've got to show you is A Dictionary of Mutual Understanding by Jackie Coppleton. And I'll show you the cover on that one. Got a little geisha sort of peering through a curtain there. And this says, now I'll probably say these words and these names wrong, Amaterasu Takashi has spent her life grieving for her daughter Yuko and grandson Hideo, who were victims of the atomic bomb dropped on Nagasaki in 1945. Now a widow living in America, she believes that one man was responsible for her loss, a local doctor who caused an irreparable rift between mother and daughter. When a man claiming to be Hideo arrives on her doorstep, she is forced to revisit the past, the hurt and humiliation of her early life, the intoxication of a first romance, and the realisation that if she had loved her daughter in a different way, she might still be alive today. So that just sounds... it says actually it was longlisted for the Bailey's Prize for Fiction in 2016, and it just sounds like an absolutely fabulous, heartbreaking tale, and so I'm really keen to read that one. The next one I got purely on the recommendation from Aoife from Fred Weasley Died Laughing, and that is The Nightingale by Kristin Hannah, and she recommended this to me and she said it's absolutely fantastic. She said it broke her heart, but she absolutely loved it and she couldn't put it down. I have actually read one of Kristin Hannah's books before and I really enjoyed it, so I was quite keen to have a go at this one. And it says, despite their differences, Vianne and Isabelle have always been close. Younger, bolder Isabelle lives in Paris, while Vianne is content with her life in the French countryside with her husband Antoine and their child. But when the Second World War breaks out and Antoine is conscripted to fight, Isabelle is sent to the country by her father to help Vianne. As war develops, the strength of the sisters' relationship is put to the test, with life-changing and confronted by unbelievable horrors. Vianne and Isabelle find themselves responding in ways that they never thought possible, as bravery and resistance take different forms for each of the two sisters. So that just sounds absolutely fantastic. I love historical fiction and I'm really into books that are set in wartime. I know some people find it a bit of an off-putting, but I really enjoy stories about the war and set in the war. And the next one I've got to show you is Circling the Sun by Paula McLean. Again, this is another historical novel, and I'd actually read The Paris Wife by Paula McLean in the past and really enjoyed that one. And so she was the daughter of Edwardian England, transplanted to Kenya as a young girl by parents who dreamed of life on an African farm. But by the time Beryl Markham was 16, that dream had fallen apart. Catapulted into a disastrous marriage, she emerged from its wreckage with one idea: to take charge of her own destiny. Circling the Sun takes us from the brittle glamour of the 1920s Happy Valley set, fueled by gin and adultery, to the loneliness of life as a scandalous divorcee, from the spectacular beauty of the Kenyan landscape to the manicured lawns of Nairobi's Muthiaga Club. Dazzlingly beautiful, brave, passionate and reckless, Beryl is an unforgettable heroine whose tragic loss in love compels her to pursue her own dreams of flight and freedom. That just sounds great. So I love that one, and again it's just got a beautiful cover. And the final book I've got to show you is my Book Buddy Box book for November, sent to me by Eleanor from Eleanor Reads Books, and that is The Blue Door by Lise Christensen. And I was really pleased to get this because I'd actually had it on my wish list. And it's a non-fiction book, and it's a prisoner of war story, and it says, on the island of Java, the stirrings of war in Europe and the angry-looking man called Hitler seem a million miles away from Norwegian-born Louise and her siblings. Then one day her friends and neighbours start to disappear, and she begins to realise that they are not safe after all. Through 10-year-old eyes, Lise tells of her family's 2-year imprisonment in prisoner of war camps and the brutal treatment received at the hands of their Japanese captors. For respite from the cockroach and rat-infested floor they sleep on, they adopt a blue door which sits on concrete posts in the ground. They live on it during the day as young Lise plots plots ways to protect her family from disease, starvation and the desperate behaviour of fellow prisoners. This is a little girl's remarkable story of endurance and survival. It just sounds amazing, and obviously as it's a book buddy book, Eleanor puts little things and her thoughts and little snippets of information in it as you go through it, so it's always like you're reading it with a really good friend and you're having that little conversation and dialogue as you go through it. So that's it for my little book haul. Let me know if you've read any of these and what you think of them. Let's chat in the comments. I shall see you all soon. Keep reading. Bye!